So this is the benzene ring. Fluorine, NO2, NO2, here too. I will name this compound A, and the other compound is a similar benzene ring with the NH2 on the top, a CH3 group here, and a C2H5 group here. So try naming these compounds for 5 seconds and try to figure out what will be the answer. Alright, so let us start naming compound number N. So as I've said previously, we always start naming from functional groups because that's our second degree suffix according to the rule. Second degree suffix. Alright, so let me just abbreviate this as 2 degree. Yeah. So as you can see, we have no functional groups here. We have only NO2, NO2 and Cl. That's nitroxide and chlorine. And these two are substituents. So there is no particularly any order to actually start numbering all these. But a better way would be if we start numbering from either chlorine or nitroxide and try to figure out which will yield us the least low control. So the least low control. Now what do I mean with this least low control? Let me read this part out. So let's say I start numbering my chlorine. This will be a better picture of the compound. Chlorine on the meta position, NO2 on the meta position, and NO2 here too. Right? So let us start numbering from chlorine, for instance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this will be our substituent list. That is, the numbering will yield for each of the substituents here. So what is our aim? To get the least locant number possible for each substituent. So this will be chlorine, and this will be the numbers for NO2, right? So I'll just abbreviate as chlorine, NO2, and NO2. NO2, right? So chlorine possesses the position number 1 here. NO2 has 2, and the other NO2 has 4. So that's our first case. Now you'd say, why not go opposite direction? So yeah, let us account for that case too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So our case number 2 will be 1, 4, and 6. Now if we were to compare these two orders, you can clearly see that 1 is the same here. 2, the next number, is clearly shorter than 4, smaller than 4, that's the next number, and 4 is less than 6. Normally, if the first number is same and the second number has small discrepancy, that let it be shorter, we're going to prefer the first order more. No matter what's the third number, we only care about the second number here. According to the first rule, first order, the naming would be 1-chloro, because that's the substituent. It will come as a prefix before 1-chloro, 2-nitro, and 4-nitro. I can just more clearly say this is 2, 4-nitro. The main chain is the benzene ring, of course, right? So instead of the alkane, we're going to write benzene here. And this will be the IUPAC naming for the first one, which we've gotten. That's the compound number A. Now simply try for compound number B while I wait for 2 minutes. Well, yeah. Now let us name this compound. Yeah. So NH2 on the top, CH3 on the meta position, and C2H5 on the para position. And also, a quick tip here, we can name the compounds in terms of meta, para, and ortho position too. So what do I mean by this? So let's take a benzene ring. So this position is named as ortho, denoted by O. This particular position is named as meta, denoted as N, and this particular position is para, denoted by P. And why I'm saying this because we can actually name this compound, if not IUPAC, in a different form using our ortho, meta, and para positions. That's O and P respectively. So to actually start naming this, as you can see, C2H5 is a substituent here, CH3 is a substituent here, and NH is actually a functional group here. Now why is it a functional group? Because NH2 is actually an amine, right? And amines are functional groups. They are derived from ammonia, that's NH3, and hence NH2 becomes a functional group. So as I've suggested earlier, we're going to actually start naming from NH. Now what will be the next number? The CH3 or this position? So I can either put 2 here or 2 here too. I have no problem. Putting 2 here gives me the least number for CH3. That's the least number for the substituent. Let us name the number 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not care about the other positions because there is no substituent there. So I can say 2 methyl, 4 ethyl as my main substituents in this particular list. Right? So now actually naming this. Now why didn't I name NH? We can name NH too. If we were to name NH2, so we would have gotten 1 amino, 2 methyl, 4 ethyl, benzene. This name is right too, but a more appropriate name would be, and just a side note, a benzene ring with a NH is actually named as aniline. So that's aniline, aniline, right? So similarly, now instead of actually putting one amino, I can just remove one amino and substitute benzene in place of aniline, right? So a better name would be methyl 4-ethyl 4-ethyl aniline. Well, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you. I hope you understood how to actually do IUPAC naming. And this will be the next assignment for everybody. So the question is something like this. Better the OH double bond O double bond O here. So the homework will be this for you guys. Try to name this compound. Alright, see it is actually stands out for cyanide and is a functional group. So try to learn when a cyanide or OH is more priority here. And this is the alkene group and this is the oxo group. Right? So let me know. Thank you.